Morning, well, Hippy Trev here. I was going to go for a ride on the bike today, but yeah, so we need to do some tidy up work on the boat, so rightio, run that intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio, well, so a couple of things I want to do on the boat today. Wasn't happy with where I finished off yesterday. I've still played with the timing yet again. I need to go back to some bare basics. But firstly, what I need to do, you can see there, it's all dripping down there, and it's also dripping down there. This rocker cover needs to be replaced. It was already used when I put it on there, but I didn't want to put a new rocker cover gasket on in case I had to pull it down and whatever else. So I'm going to replace this rocker cover gasket. I'm actually going to pull all my plugs, both sides. I hate working this side. The power steering unit's really hard to get number one plug out. Number two plug's a bit of a pain, and the other two down there are just kind of awkward. But anyway, I'm going to pull all my plugs, line them up in order, see how they all look, and then I'm going to clean and re-gap the whole lot. And then we're going to go, and I'm actually going to pull the carby down on the motor, but I'm just going to pull the carby down, blow out all the jets and orifices and everything else that needs to go on with that, and lay out a few of me. And then I'll lay out what holly parts I've got floating around here and see what I can come up with and have a bit of a play with that. So anyway, I'm going to pull the rocker cover off. Now, I'm not going to film me pulling the rocker cover off and doing that because we've all seen that done a million times. So I'll get back to you later when I've got the plugs out. Later, bye. Righty, Wells, we're back. Righty, Wells, so as I said it before, I'll start it again. These fucking GoPros! Put a brand new battery in, done the short opening that I did. Turn the camera off just to save battery. Oh my God, fuck me, I can't believe it, these fucking GoPros. I got fully charged batteries, put the first battery in, done a little bit of the intro, turned the camera off to save some battery power, like I was saying. Don't even know if that file is even still there. So put another battery fully charged in, turned the camera off, and it just went straight down to fucking zero. I don't know whether it's the GoPro 7 that's playing up. I don't know whether my charge station's playing because they've all gone to green. Fucking GoPros. Oh, trip. There you go, mate. Yep, you beat me in by 38 seconds, but the thing is I didn't sit down and watch all of Red's video because I need to come out here and do some work. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning here. The weather's pretty shitty looking. I need to get in and get my boat happening. So I'll sit down and watch Red later on tonight. But anyway, trip on two wheels. Yeah, you beat me in. Good on you, mate. Rightio, so my battery holds. So anyway, I've got the rocker cover off and we can see everything's nicely covered in oil as it should be. I'm hoping you can see. I'm realising when I do a lot of work under the bonnet here, because of the lighting and the GoPros the way they are, you don't really see anything of what I'm doing. Like when I'll be pulling this down later and so forth, I might have to put a big light under here. I see Rayman Ray does that on his vids and you actually get to see what you're doing. I've watched a lot of my videos back and like my lighting's absolute shit. So anyway, rocker cover's off. Everything there looks really, really good. Now, while I've got the rocker covers off, I'm actually going to pull these plugs out because it just makes it so much easier to get into. Let's see how much battery life. I'm going to have to start marking my batteries. See how much battery life I get out of this. I'm really sick of these fucking GoPros like this. They're just failing all the time. Maybe I should have gone for that bike ride. I'm feeling real fucking edgy today. So anyway, all right, I need to get these plugs out, line them all up. Then I'm going to go in. Then I'm going to get this side plugs out. We'll line them up. We'll have a look at all the plugs one by one. I'm not even sure of my spark plug gap, but I'm going to clean them, re-gap them, and put them back in. And then we're going to get into my holly and see what I can do about that. So I'm not going to video me pulling plugs out. Pretty boring. So anyway, I'll get back to you when they're all out on the table. Later. Rightio, well, I've got all the plugs out, and I think you'll be very interested in what we're about to see here. I think she's running way too lean. So these are the order that come out, left bank, right bank. Such a pain in the ass to get the back one out. I actually snapped that plug because it's down the back under the brake booster near the steering box. So I'll have to keep putting that back in. But this is the interesting thing, right? They look like they've never even been run. Look at that. Well, I don't have to worry about cleaning them. There's nothing to clean. Look at that. That's the only one that has slight discoloration on it. That's second from the back, pot, right side, driver's side, second from the back. Every other one of these, to me, geez, that gap's not very big, and the gaps are way too small, are running, this thing's running way too lean. It's a wonder it wasn't running hot. So I think the gaps are way too small. That's, see, that's slight discoloration there. That's number 8 pot, left bank. Look at that, they're all just like, looks like they've never even been fucking used. That one's got a little bit of discoloration on it. And that one there, a little bit of discoloration there. But, holy shit. Would you guys consider that to be running just a little bit way too lean? Lucky I've got some spare plugs floating around, yeah, so I was trying to undo it with the and yeah, snap my plug. Lucky I've got a few spares. So, but look, I know up against my shirt. Look, they look like they've never been running the car. Like, look like they've never had fuel across them. Wow. All right, I'm going, well, I'm not going to clean them, but I'm going to go and find some filler gauges. I don't even know what the gap's supposed to be on these, but whatever it is, with that big ass amp coil that I've got, I'm actually going to open these up a lot further. I did watch a video of some guy opening up to 100 thou, and fucking ran real good. So, yeah, I'm not sure. The old days it was a, what we used to use? I think we used to use a hacksaw blade. So anyway, I'm going to go and find a hacksaw blade, set my gap at that, because that's what we used to do in the old days, and then probably open it a bead stick, and then we'll throw them in, hopefully without snapping or breaking anything. So, all right, I'll get back to you later. Bye. Rightio, worlds. So I've re-gapped my spark plugs, and a couple were a little bit inconsistent. So this is the thickest one I've got. I think it says, well, my filler gauge is fucking rusted up. 0.035 mil, so I've gone for the 0.35 mil, and I've actually just opened a bit more. So she's got a nice big open gap there. So plenty of spark. I think that'll make a bit of a difference as well. If it runs like shit, I can always close them up again, but I don't really want to be pulling these in and out. So, but look at them. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you can, I'll have a look on this way. Let's see if I can get it focused. Look, no, there we are. I don't know if you can see, but look how clean they are. And they all bar one come out that clean. It was incredible. And yes, it's warmed up. Sun's out. I should have been on the fucking bike. Maybe I should dump the car and just jump the bike and go for a ride. Who knows? Who knows what the weather's going to do up here? There's showers about, but anyway. All right, so anyway, I need to get these plugs back in, and I need to get the rocker cover back on. So, all right, I'll get back to you a bit later. Bye. All right, well, got all my plugs in nice and easily. They're all done. All leads back on. Got my rocker cover on. Hope she's going to not leak. It shouldn't. It's a brand new gasket. And the old one was leaking because second-hand gasket. And anyway, we're just going to do it. So I haven't started this morning, so this is going to be, well, a warm, cold start. Getting nice out here. It's bloody beautiful. Should have been on the bike. Anyway, we're going to do a cold start. See how she fires up since I've adjusted them plug gaps. Sprung to life. God, you can hear that coil buzzing. That's heaps better. Heaps better. Yeah, she's idling really rough. Not quite warm, hasn't warmed up yet, but yeah, that's hot. I'm gonna let her warm up a bit before I start playing with anything. I think down in here, these mixture screws, I think they're out too far, and I think the O-rings or the little leather washers that go in there on this, what do they call that? Meter block. I think on this metering block, I think I've got issues with these idle adjustments. And now we'll just let it warm up a bit before I do or touch anything. I don't know if you can see it. There's water coming out my exhaust pipe. Droplets. It's on the ground. It's not fuel, not as much on this side, but there is water coming out my exhaust pipe. I can feel wetness. I wish I never put that crossover pipe in. You can't get a true feel of your engine without when they've got a crossover pipe there. So it's settling down a little bit. You know what I was thinking? I put 2 bottles of metho in the fuel tank yesterday with only $30 of fuel. That would only be about 15 litres, if that. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe the metho's grabbing the water and pulling it all through. So there's the 2 bottles of metho I put in. What I should do is also check my float level. These idle screws seem to come a long way out. Maybe that's why she's running too lean. I've just got my mixture screws too far out. I'm under the impression that out gives more air and in is more fuel. Yeah, I hope I'm not pissing oil off that fucking back rocker cover already. Might be just burning the old oil off. These idle screws seem to be almost all the way out. That one is all the way out. Might be something wrong with this metering block. Actually, I'm going to do something a bit different. Bring these screws a lot further in. And then up the idle. I think I've been running this. All right, I'm going to leave that there for now. We're going for a drive. I know it's not right, 100%. So far, this GoPro battery's holding really well. I'm going to start marking all these batteries, and then what I'm going to do is mark them one by one and time exactly how long I actually get out of each fucking battery. Might have to get some more batteries. I'm sick of buying them though. These batteries aren't that cheap. God, you can hear that coil buzzing. Right, you guys are just going to have to stay there. Hope for the best. Let's go for a little bit of a run and see how we're going. Oh, I didn't bring me digi spanner with me. I'll worry about timing later. I just want to go for a quick test drive. And I think the idle screws going into the metering block. There might be a small problem there. Oh, no pinging there. That was good. I think I'm glad I didn't go for a ride today. It was a bit of a strange old day, and my idle's too high. I'm up at 1,000 RPM. I like to have it idling at 500 RPM. Cool. All right, we're at 60, 65 mph. No pinging. I've got no pinging, no majorly awesome pickup, but no pinging. A couple of bikes coming at us. Got a wave. I have no idea what you can see down there. Yeah, there's certainly no stand up and get up and go, that's for damn sure. We're almost at 70. Ah, just got away from a camper. Maybe I can advance maybe I can advance the distributor another couple of B-sticks. And in case you don't know, a B-stick is an actual measurement. We don't talk in thousands of inches, we talk in B-sticks. How many B-sticks? Right, I wonder if I can sit you up there. Whoa, this is my little turnaround spot. I didn't bring me dizzy spanner with me. Right, you just stay there. I don't know what you can see, but oh, nice little pop out the back. No oil dripping onto the exhaust. That's good. God, that coil's just buzzing its head off. So this is doing all its own manual changing. I'm not touching me push-pull button. That felt quite good actually. Yeah, she feels better. Got a little bit more get up and go, and the fact that I'm not pinging, I can spin that dizzy a bit, I reckon. Yeah, that's definitely got more get up and go than yesterday. Way more. I reckon regapping those spark plugs has helped. Oh yeah, definitely more get up and go. Still not powerhouse, throw you in the back seat, but you know, I've also got a very tall diff in here. If I had a 3.36 diff, which is what these come out with, is 3.36 ratio, this thing would be fucking wheel spinning all the way down the road. I've got a 3.08 diff in here. I have thought about putting the 2.78 diff in, but I think that would be just way too tall and would leave this car just lagging, something horrific. So I've never gone down the path of changing into the 2.78 diff. I think the 3.08 is suitable. Although the 2.78 would give me much better fuel economy, I'd lose a hell of a lot of power. Then I'd have to go looking around for the right speedo drive cog, so the speedo would be accurate. Oh, another wave. Another camper, another wave. How cool. Gotta love that. Oh yes, that's definitely, look, it's not powerhouse, but it's definitely, I can put my foot down and she'll pick up and go. I think a lot of this is I'm just running way too bloody lean. Way too lean. I'm not sure I'm going to pull that carburetor apart today. I might just leave that as it is. That might be a video for another day. Oh, can you hear that? That sounded wicked. Woo! Hot dog. That sounded wicked. Oh God, that sounds good. Well, I think she's running better, but she's still not right, but she's definitely running better. And like I said, I can probably advance that dizzy a little bit, or maybe I just leave it where it is. Oh, I love the sound that comes out. And this thing doesn't even have extractors. And a lot of you saw the saga of trying to get extractors fitted up to this thing. Drove all the way to Bundy, went to Rum City Exhaust. I started doing the job. They ring me up halfway through and said, oh no, we can't put the extractors on because your power steering ram's in the way. So they put it all back together and charged me $250. No, there's a lot more I could still be doing. That coil's not buzzing. That's the coil buzz. Right, let's see how she starts straight off the key. Beautiful. Rightio, Wells. Well, she's not 100% right yet. I'm going to leave it there for a little while and drive around. I may have a bit of a play with the dizzy and do a little bit of bees dicking as far as spinning the distributor around, just like I said, like a bees dick at a time. That is a measurement. It is. It's an official measurement. And as far as the carby, I need to get out all my holy shit and see what I've got lying around. So, all right, catch you in a little bit. Rightio, well, so this is all my holy shit. This is all the holy stuff I've got. I don't know if that carby's any good. That one looks pretty much fucked. Bowls. All my bowls. None of these float levels fit mine. That's the float level that came out of mine. I was wondering why she was spewing fuel everywhere, and actually I haven't done that yet. I haven't checked the float level. And yeah, it had a hole in it. Well, I put that hole in it, but I pulled it out and I shook it and it was full of fuel. Some washers. These are all my power valves. Oh, these are my metering blocks. So maybe I can, oh, there's another power valve. I'll have to pull that out and have a look at what that one is. So these are all my power valves. Some of these are absolutely, they're toast. I'll put them in the car and they're like, I should basically throw them away so I don't get confused with the ones that do work. I did buy, there's a 8.5. They're my jet sizes. I've got a 63. I've got a pair of 63s, 55s, 60s, and 58s. Going down jet sizes, I don't know is going to work really well. The fact that I'm running so lean, I need to pull my plugs again at some stage, and I really need to pull my plugs again. Like do some running around, pull my plugs again at some stage, and this fucking battery's gone fucking flat. Fucking GoPros. All right, let's see how long this fucking battery lasts. Rightio, so this like I said, this is all my holy shit. So yeah, 63 jets, 55, 60s, 58s. Now the power valves, so as I was saying, some of these are already a bit toasted. That's the 8.5, I think that's just way too big. Some of these don't even have numbers on them. And that's the trouble, I don't know what size they are. There's just no... I've just put me 400s on. So I can see three numbers. I've got a 6, a 5 and a 0. And it looks like the letter J. That could be a 6.5. That's what I've got in there, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure it's not an 9.5. Or is it? Or is that a 5.6? I don't bloody know. That one just says 8. Sometimes you can get a number on the edges here. Oh, hang on. 8, 4, 5. So I've got an 8, I've got a 5, and I've got a 4. So I don't know what that one is. I think I bought these off a chick on the Facebook page, Sophie White. So that's another 6. So that's either a 6 or a 9, and that's a 9 or a 6. And I can't see what number that is there. That's a 0. So we've got a 6. So we've got a 9, I think a 0 and a 6. So yeah, it's 906. That's your float adjustment. 6J. I think that's a 5. So we've got a J. So I'm looking at this one right now. I've got a J, I've got a 6. So that's a 9, 6, J. That's definitely the letter J. And a 9, 6, whatever that means. This one's got a number on the side. There we go. Where'd that number go? There we go. So 85 on that one. Got a good washer too, actually. It's fucking raining on me. So this one here. I'm looking for numbers on the side first. Nothing. So that's a 5. I'm glad I didn't go for a bike ride today. So I've got, well, that looks like a 0. That's definitely a 5. Looks like the letter D. And top and bottom I got, it's either, that's an 8. Right, so I've got 8 top and bottom, and I've got a 5, and I think what's a 0 there. And just looking at the colour of that one, I think this one's shot too. It's the trouble, by the time you put them in and out and fuck around. So apparently this one's an 8.5. I've had this one in the car before, ages ago, before the new heads and everything, and never worked. Yep, I've got 8.5 on that. I can see that clearly marked on this one. So that's an 8.5, probably way too big. So, anyway. So this is my whole Holly collection, which isn't much. A few extra bolts in there. The power valves I did buy them, like I said, off Sophie White. She did send them all up marked, and none of them are in here anymore. So I got 63 jets, 55, 60s, 58s. I think I've had the 63s in before. I know I went to the 60s and she didn't like it. So, what I need to do, as the last trick of today, is just check me flight level, basically. Let's check the flight level. I haven't checked it for a while, so. It's just bloody dark. You can't really see, can you? So I'm just going to. Gee, that was tight. I'll take this out. Oh, I think my flight levels are too high. Come here. I'd say those flight levels are just a tad too high. So I need a 5/8 and a big flat screwdriver. Yeah, a little bit too high. Oop, shit. Flatten the car. Yeah, I think that's still too high. Maybe I've got that. Maybe she's just got this flight level too fucking high. I'll take that down a bit. There we go. I need to mop up that fuel before I do anything else. I do not want to be setting my car on fire. One little spark and fucking boom. So let's mop up this fuel, shall we? There we go. I think I've got most of it. Now, mate, hopefully that doesn't fucking leak. Yeah, I think you can go. Where did I do that spanner? Yeah, I think it's still too high. Alright, see how that goes. Give a little bit more idle. Maybe that's why she needed so much mixture screw. Come on, baby. Right, that's just too low now. There we go. That's it. That's it. Just a little dribble coming out. Right, that's my flight level better. Not too tight, no fuel leaks, good. It's smoother. Alright, now let's see what happens here. I'll go the other side. Yeah, that's sounding different, isn't it? Fuck was that? she's running rough again. That's better. Oh, that's better. Rightio, I'm not going to touch my timing. I'm going to go for a quick blurt, come back and see how it goes. So, rightio, catch you later. Rightio, well, so I'm back from my drive. She's still running a little bit rough. I've got more work to do here, no doubt about it. She's definitely not pinging. I could, like I said, up the distributor a little bit, just like I said, just advance it maybe a little bit more and get it to where she's pinging, then drop it back at it. Like I said, bees dick at a time. At the moment she's running. I seem to have dropped a little bit in power since I've done the float level, but it was way too high anyway. I could probably bring the float level up, you know, bee stick yet again. So anyway, I'm going to call this a day. I've had enough. Yeah, I'm going to call this a day. I've had enough for today. I'm not going to get a bike ride in today, bugger, but never mind. And the local plotty, he's floating around doing whatever, so I want to stay out of his reach as well. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, just want to stay out of his reach. So anyway, well, we're going to call that an end of today. So stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.